Hi guys, this is Sean with Future View Gaming, and this is Tactical Advantage Episode 2. And today I'm not really talking about the game mode too much. Conquest Domination is a fairly easy game mode to play. Cover 2 objectives, fuck 1 objective, and you can pretty much keep it. It's just like Domination on Call of Duty. Well, the way Domination should be on Call of Duty. A lot of people turn it into Team Deathmatch. Anyways, back to the subject at hand. First off, I would like to send shouts out to G-Man and Big Body Nace, the guys who were in my squad. Hey, I'll play with you guys any day. Y'all were really good players, and y'all really communicated well with us for public players. Usually, in most pubs, people either don't have mics or just refuse to speak on them. And I know I have that habit of doing that too, but these guys really communicated well, and they really played a good team game. They were really cool guys, and once we broke off our separate ways, they gave us props too. Now, you'll see right here, this guy was trying to C4 trap the flag, and he goes into a corner and camps like a bitch. Now, you might see it like, oh, well, he knew you were coming down that staircase. Yeah, that time he did, but you'll see a lot of times where this guy does nothing but C4 flags, which is really weak, buddy. I'm not going to call you out too big, even though I initially planned on it, but yeah, you'll see. You get teabagged later on in this video. Hopefully you watch this video and you know exactly how much of a punk you are. Now right here, approaching the backside of A, best approach on A. It gives you a good look at most of the places where people are covering. And right there I almost get RPG'd. Now, there was a squad on the other team. There were these two guys from a different platoon. The tag was Fox. One of them was Dave Michelangelo. These guys were really good defensive players. I mean, the match after this went so close, and if I had been recording, I probably would have used it, but I didn't have my partner J-Mo in it, and it was kind of a boring match to me. It was run, kill, run, kill, run, kill. I went like 43-11, I think, or 43-17, something like that, it was something like that. Anyway. Now, the back route I take over here on B going up top, yeah, I get killed by a camper bitch, but really good route for taking care of B. The key on B is get them off the top and then burn it, because if they're staying up top, they're just going to pick you off. Now, right here, I take the back route to C. My favorite route to C. Usually, I don't even mess with C, but if I do, that's the route I take. Or I'll take that side door, but usually it's this back stairway. Why? Because people forget it's there for some reason. Nobody watches that, and you can almost always kill anybody on the flag, back up, reload, kill him again, back up, reload, kill him again. See the guy jump off, I'm like, oh no, buddy. But yeah, he gets me with the MP5, or the M5K in this game. There he goes, C4 in the flag. Honestly, that just irritates me. Now I get him back right here. A little bit of AEK work. Now I'm going to talk about my kit. AEK, foregrip, laser sight, Cobra. I'm using the Magnum, which is not really the best for these maps, but I kind of want to get the Magnum dog tag, and I really do like the Magnum. The Magnum and the Rex are my favorite handguns in this game, even though I have more kills with the 9.3R back before it got changed up and stuff. I was a big 9.3R guy. It was a really good gun. It still is. I mean, it still holds its own against any of the other handguns, but I find the higher damage on the Magnum and the Rex a little bit more useful. Now right here, I don't use this kitchen much for covering B, but it has its uses. Now, let's talk about PTFO, okay? PTFO has many different meanings in this game. And a lot of people think it's just, oh, going and burning the objectives. It's really not. If you can cover an objective and keep your team from getting raped on that objective, you're playing that objective too. If you have 4 people on the burn, why go down and burn it? I understand if you want the points, and that is a good reason, but it's usually a better idea to head off to another point on the map, or cover from some area even outside the burn. Even if you don't get those burn points, you'll generally get the jump on anyone who comes in to kill your team, which is a lot more helpful than just being an addition on a burn that's already secured. Now right there you see I get a kill off of my little jump down, but if I had taken that back route, I would have survived, and I would have been able to get over towards A a lot quicker, and I probably would have been able to burn C. Now you see right here, I'm playing the top of B, and I almost never take those outside stairs either, going up to the 3rd floor, unless there's a guy who's sitting up there playing Claymore Camper. Occasionally I'll go up there to try and kill them, but I generally avoid that area altogether, and I hate this side of A. That choke point right there is death waiting to happen. Now I'll come out here. You see, a lot of people like to try and cover from A to B and cover the route over here from that little top stairwell, and it's a very good place to cover from. I use it a lot myself. Right here, backside of A. Why? You get a look at all of their cover points other than the one on the other side of those stairs, but that's kind of a lost cause to go up and down on, because there's always someone camping over there. You'll usually get picked off going up those steps. I'll go up, I'll nade down that stairway sometimes, but usually I don't go in that room. There's people who love to camp in the bottom. They just kind of lay over in corners and stuff. And here you see a little bit of hip fire. That's where my laser sight comes in. Now my specialization was frag. I like having two grenades, especially for these close quarter maps, for pre-nading the bombs, nading doorways and stuff like that, where I think the enemies might be coming out after me. And right here I actually get killed. I had to cut it out and shorten the video, but I do get killed right there trying to get greedy, going for that 1,000-point streak. But unfortunately, greed gets me killed. Now you see right here, that's why I say you cover that top area before anything on B. You clear the top area. Now, a big problem I have when I get revived is I feel disorientated. It's like I'm trying to find out exactly where I'm at and what way I'm facing and stuff. Sometimes it's not exactly the same as before to me. I guess that's just part of my messed up thought process, but I get the weird feeling when I get revived and I feel lost. So usually the best thing for me to do is try and find some kind of cover. Now right here, camper buddy, or not camper, this is the other guy, kills J-Mo. I revive him, go over here. You'll see the guy prone on the flag. Never prone a flag unless it's something where there's not a higher level for someone to aim from, because you're just asking to get killed. You're a big ass target on the ground and you limit your maneuverability. If you're getting shot, normally in that situation, you can move around, you can get out of their way. And here's Buddy Boy again. He's going to start C4 in the flag. Now, yeah, don't prone the flags. And, you know, people tell me a lot of the time, oh, you're a try-hard for using the AEK. Use the AEK too much. That's, like, so overused and stuff. You know, it's used because it's good for the situations it's used in. Now, those guys who use it to try and shoot across long maps, I believe, are complete fucking idiots, because they don't understand the weapon too well. But on maps like this, like you see there, you can burn people down quick. This thing melts people's faces in these close quarters maps. That's why people use it so much, because it is the best assault rifle for the close encounters, followed up very closely by the F2000, which I like as well. But F2000, a lot more side-to-side recoil than the AEK. The AEK's recoil is fairly easy to control, as you see. I do a pretty good job of controlling it. There are times where I let it jump around a lot, but I'm getting a little better at my recoil control with my Frag FX controller. I got a new mouse pad, which is really, really nice. So I'm starting to get a little bit more accurate. I'll probably be doing a lot of jumping into empty servers and working on that pretty soon with different weapons. Like the M16, I'm having trouble readjusting to that recoil now. Even though I do good with it at times, it's a love and hate, just like my JNG 90's a love and hate. But yeah, let's see, what else can I say about this? Great guns for these close quarters maps. Almost all the PDWs do pretty well on them. The P90 with a suppressor is a very, very good selection. I call it an odd selection because it is very diverse on how well it plays. Right here, I should have held my reload. I had enough ammo to kill that guy. I would have killed him and gotten the double on that and still gotten the revive. Just a little quick tip. Now, I like the MP7 as well. I recently just started really getting some use out of it, and after you get extended mags, the gun is insane. As soon as you acquire your target and you open fire, they are dropping. They drop like rocks. And it's decent for mag dumping. Honestly, in my opinion, I find that mag dumping with the MP7, if you're on target, it really doesn't drift off target too much like the AEK does when you really mag dump heavily. The M16 does that a lot. The F2000 that I'm using now does that a lot. So yeah, that's something to think about when you select your weapons too. How much mag dumping do you do? Do you burst? With the assault rifles, you generally have to know how to burst fire. You have to know the strengths of your weapons. The strength of the AEK is in close combat. The 900 rounds per minute, just insanely fast firing assault rifle with the 25 damage mod. So you're really getting a high performance weapon out of it. Now the F2000 is a little bit slower, but it has a better hip fire spread, which means yes, the foregrip, the laser sight, and you have another weapon that just wrecks people on hip firing. You can't do that with the M16 as well as you can with the AEK or this. I believe it's about the same with the AEK, but I don't know. I have to try that out sometime. I don't really equip the laser sight on many different weapons unless I'm really strategically hip firing them a lot. And I do that a lot with the F2000. Like right here. That hip fire is just beautiful. Now, let's see. I've went over the basics on this map, on PTFO and on this map, and as you see, we're just destroying this team. And it's been horrible for me lately. I've jumped in on so many rush servers where I have just had team idiot. Like, you know, you have that team that you have the one guy just sitting in one place mortaring, and it's like, duh, I'm nowhere near the objective. I'm gonna drop mortar shells, and they're not doing anything. Or you have those guys who grab the vehicles, drive it over to the enemies, and jump out like they're kind of trolling you. They're just giving away all your vehicles. Yeah, that's why I decided, you know what, tonight I'm going to play close quarters. I'm going to take some time off of rush. I'm going to stop going for aggressive recon and all that. And I'm just going to have a little fun. And I did really well tonight. So, yeah, this match was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with the squad I was in. And, yeah, just a really, really nice night. Now, you see, these guys religiously played that corner. Now, I can understand why. It's very good for covering, and you have a clear aim at my main route. But, again, you open yourself up if people know you're there. And you see right here, this is me playing that route. Right there, I mag dumped. That's not a good idea, especially with the F2000, because your bullets go everywhere with it. You'll notice a lot of bullet spread if you just mag dump. And right here, we took it. I drop down to go after this guy. He spins around and kills me. You know, I kind of got pissed off about that, but what can you say? You know, it's not really all that big of a deal. Anyway, let's see. What else can I talk about on here? Oh, there's corner camper again. Here's where I go and teabag him. Now, reaction in close quarters is everything. If you can react, figure out where you're getting hit from and stuff like that. I believe they fixed the hit markers and stuff. If it's really, like right there, if I had been a little bit quicker on my reflexes, I would have killed camper dude. Now, another thing, you'll see me, I do a lot of random turns, and that's because I use a surround sound headset, and Battlefield is confusing as hell on these multi-level maps. You don't really hear below you, you hear like next to you. Right there, there's a guy proned out over there, and he should have killed me. He doesn't kill me, and I'm just like, God, dude, you have to have like the worst fucking aim ever, man. And that's why you get teabagged. Now, anyways, my next video is probably going to be Double Talk with JMO. I'm not doing so many videos this week because I haven't been feeling all that great, and I've been working my ass off on my regular job, 10 to 12 hours a day. But yeah, anyways, if you like this video, give me a rating, leave a comment, tell me what you want to hear about, and I'll try and work it in. This has been Sean, and have a good one.